right now. Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning in to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh alongside Paul Zeise. We're taking your phone calls tonight. 412-575-2600 on the Borders hotline. The Bucks are in action right now, and it looks like their momentum is coming to a halt in Milwaukee. They have a couple guys on, and they have a chance, no outs. But right now, Paul, they're down 2-1. And, hey, Kevin Newman, Brian Reynolds continue to hit. You got to like these young guys. Something happened with Chris Archer. He left the game as a precaution, left hip flexor issue. He only threw 67 pitches. But, again, Archer had trouble with location and had trouble with giving up runs early in the game. He gave up 2 in the first inning. And then he settled down, was able to get guys out, 6 strikeouts. But, you know, that's the MO for Chris Archer. You know?
Yeah, that's been his problem is he throws way too many pitches early.
37, what was it, 30 pitches in the first inning?
24, 25 pitches in the first inning. I mean, that's a problem. You can't continue to do that and be inefficient like he is. And I think his actually wasn't it swinging the bat?
Yeah, it was swinging the bat.
Wasn't it swinging the bat
that
it came to a problem? I mean, so to me, I mean, you know, with him, he's becoming like Marte or Polanco is just one of the most frustrating athletes that we've had in this town. Oh, yeah. Where there's always something with this guy. And I think that's the biggest issue with me is that you gave up a lot to get him. At some point, he's got to be better than he was.
You don't even see that confidence in him anymore.
He's afraid to throw his fastball for strikes when he's behind in the count.
That's a big problem. He doesn't want to give up a home run.
Yeah, and that's a problem. That's why he ends up walking guys and whatever. I mean, to me, he's frustrating, really frustrating to watch.
One guy that's not frustrating to watch is Brian Reynolds, 3 for 3. He has a .364 batting average. He's been on base all 4 times today. Just got walked. He's on base right now. He's on third base, and they have a chance to tie this game up. But, I mean, this guy's been a delight to watch this year, been a major surprise. He'd have the highest batting average in the majors right now if it wasn't for at-bats. He doesn't have enough bats to qualify. But, about a month ago, I would have said, hey, you know, people are going to figure him out. He's going to come back to earth. But he hasn't.
He will.
He's only gotten better.
He will. I mean, baseball does that. He's not.
But what's coming back? A 320 average? I understand that. 300 is still good.
I bet you he's going to hit like 295.
You think he'll be under 300?
295 is what he'll be by the end of the year.
All right, we should bet. I'd say he's over 300 by the end of the year. Right, you're going with under.
We'll figure something out. I'd say he's under.
Okay, I'd say he's over. All right, that's a good bet to have. And then Kevin Newman, back-to-back home runs. Yesterday at a home run, today at a home run.
And what's he hitting right now?
He's hitting like 344, I think. They just dropped the ball there.
So it's 2-2 now.
Now it's 2-2. So Reynolds just scored. So we got a ball game again. Right. But, you know, maybe they didn't. Maybe their momentum hasn't been halted. They won 7 of their last 9. This is an important series. They have 10 games against Chicago and Milwaukee. What is it? 6 against Milwaukee, 4 against Chicago. They have to do some damage. Out of those 6 games against Milwaukee, they got to win at least 4.
They don't.
They got to win 4.
They could go 0-20. It doesn't matter. They could go 0-20. It doesn't matter if they win the next 40 games. I mean, come on. They've got 100 games left or something.
But you got to catch them. You got to catch these teams. These teams are right in front of you.
You don't have to catch them right now. It's June. They won 11. What'd they go? 11.
I get it, but a lot of things happen in June and July. I mean, then you have to figure out whether you're a buyer or seller at some point. And if they lose both of these series, then all of a sudden it's a different.
You've still got 30 days until the trade deadline. You got 30 days. Everyone puts in this town. People don't understand how to watch baseball. They put so much importance on one series or one game. They could sweep the Brewers, and you know what? Doesn't really mean that much because they're 500, and they could get swept by the Brewers, and okay, they're 3 games further back. But the next thing you know, the Brewers lose 2 out of 3 in the next series, and the Pirates win. You just grind away and play every series.
I understand it's a marathon, not a sprint, but I think these 10 games are very important for the Pirates. I think they need to be over 500. They need to win 6 or 7 of them.
They could go 5-5. It doesn't matter. They could go 4-6. It doesn't matter. They could win tonight and lose their next two.
I can tell this is going to be a night that Paul Zeise is going to be fired up.
I
So get on the line.
I get tired of these discussions during baseball. So I remember a few years ago they played the Cardinals in the 5-game series. You remember that? And
they
won,
swept them.
I think
right?
they won either 5 out of 5 or they won 4 out of 5 or whatever it was. And this and that. By the next week they were 3 games back and they ended up losing the division.
They had the best
what
record
did
in the
that
division.
series really mean?
They had the best record against division opponents last year. All right, we got to take a break. Back with your phone calls on the Borders and Borders hotline. 412-575-2600 is the number. Back in a couple minutes.
Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, celebrating 25 years as Pittsburgh's #1 home exterior expert in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters, where honesty and integrity still matter.